Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Chris. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Let's get into your love tarot reading today. All signs tarot. Love messages, love reading, who and what is coming through. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see today. Please show us the cards. Aho. Two of Swords is in reverse. The Moon is in the upright. The Three of Wands is in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in the upright. The Devil is here. The King of Pentacles is in the upright. It's catty corner with our Two of Swords in reverse, which is the Moon and Libra energy. The Nine of Cups is here. Wish fulfillment kind of energy. Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter has moved out of Cancer, actually, by the way. If you're here in real time, and even if you're not, you're here when you're meant to be here. Whether it's today, tomorrow, when I release my reading to you, or it's many days, weeks, months, or years. So trust the timing and always take what's for you and let the rest go. Wow. But I want to tell you that I am channeling with Jupiter in Leo. Venus as well. Venus is about to be in Virgo, and we are in Mercury retrograde in Cancer at the moment. Okay. So are you seeing this? We have the Moon right here in the partnership placement, and on the other end is the King of Pentacles, and right in the middle is the Queen of Cups. Three of Wands, excuse me, in reverse. So there's definitely an energy here of waiting for somebody. And obviously there's some truth they're holding on to, which I definitely feel is connected to the Moon in the upright, but also to the High Priestess here in reverse, which is about to be revealed. The Queen of Swords, where it is today, Libra ruled by Venus, is really strong around your person for me here at the Tarot Closet. And it's connected directly to the High Priestess in reverse, Major Arcana Cancer energy, which is also connected to the Ten of Cups, as you can see in the upright. Mars and Pisces energy. So life together, had you built it? Were you building it? Was it on the table? We also have the Nine of Cups here. So this truth is definitely around someone you're waiting on to make some kind of decision, choice, move, but it also really connects with tell me the truth. I need to know. How do you feel about moving in this direction? So where you are now, where you were, where you are, what the possibilities are. Again, it's going to be really specific for you. But I do want to validate some energy that is already coming through. If this is around platonic and or physical, and you want to know how they feel about this energy of life together, that can also be around combining your lives together, introducing possibly to families. Again, it's going to be really specific for you because it's been here in the Moon. And the interesting thing is we just came out of a full moon in Capricorn, and we're in this new moon energy of kind of dealing with whatever's been going on in that moon, the full moon. And Capricorn connected to the commitment energy, and here in Mercury retrograde in Cancer, as I channel for you around family and emotions and home and the communication that might just suddenly begin kick off. Or again, things being revealed. And it's really clear here that there is a truth. There's definitely communication coming in here that you've been waiting on. Three of Pentacles is also here in the upright. Mars and Capricorn energy, and that is a coming together kind of energy. It's like, again, are we building or rebuilding this life together? There's an indecisive energy here that's really strong, and it's both around it's a Two of Swords in reverse, okay? That's a lot of indecision. It's kind of like overthinking and being in one's head. And it's connected to the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is sort of the lack of confident energy, like not making the decision. But the bigger picture is really validating around the Hangman in reverse, because this is the bigger picture. And this is indecision. This is uncertainty, indecisive energy, like not making the move, the choice that you've been waiting for. Are there some kind of power struggles? Possibly, and it could be definitely connected to somebody needing to move or change their life, perhaps giving up more than, for example, the other person would. It could also be around, I want to validate this advice energy, that somebody would really need to change or stop, which could definitely be around money, and it could, again, be around a physical kind of energy. Yeah, the communication energy has just been really in alignment astrologically where things have been in my readings in the last week or so, because even before Mercury retrograde officially began, we were experiencing it. But it's extremely validating. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Mercury, and Sagittarius energy. So this is communication. It's like hearing from them, and it's coming in really fast. And what is being said here, and it's definitely your overall energy today, is this truth that's coming in is going to end this, which I've been feeling also, by the way, in the zodiac readings this week, like a stalemate. It's dealing with what for some of you it could be that it's been going on a long time, but it's definitely addressing everything that is hidden here in the moon. And it's clear that it's around the commitment energy. We could also be looking at the feelings. For example, if this is around platonic and or physical, and you want to know how they really feel. I do like that it's coming in here with the Queen of Cups, and we are looking at the King of Pentacles, which obviously that energy around the King of Pentacles and commitment here, and somebody knowing what they want, this relationship, commitment energy. But I feel like there's a lot of practicalities, that a lot of things here that has kept it from moving. And obviously there's indecision here, but it's connected to a bigger picture, So whether it's location, other people, perhaps some money issues, or simply, but not so simple, connected to somebody's fear or unreadiness around this next level. Again, it's going to be really specific for you, and I need to bring in what is also yours here. And yeah, that's too many. That's it. Okay. The bottom of the deck is very telling. It's the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Pentacles here. It's indecision. It's waiting for somebody to make a choice. It's kind of like weighing it out. It's around the two of you. One of these pentacles is yours. What is the other one? Five of Wands, by the way, is also here in reverse, Saturn and Leo energy. And that's definitely connecting me with the Eight of Wands in the way of wanting to work this out, like wanting to talk to you. They have something to say to you. This is already really clear for me. You come out of the Five of Wands, in particular in reverse, because that's getting out of the conflict. It's, you could say, kind of like restoring harmony. So things that need to be talked about resolving the issues. And some of this is resolving the issues around just even communicating it. But I'm wondering if it's also connected to what the obstacles have been. It is connected to the Queen of Cups here as well. So there's a lot of healing energy in that, which I like. And we have actually the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands here at this point. So we are 3 queens in of the 4 under our Empress energy of things, timing, communicating, and being ready for something. Long-term energy, definitely, and it could be connecting to family energy, but also ready to talk about it. And now, and now would be the time. This is not surprising me at all coming in today, the Knight of Swords in the upright. So we have the Page, the Knight, and the Queen. We're missing the King energy here, which, the King of Swords, which is around the communication, but you can already, see that it is like things are lining up for this to happen. Ace of Wands, super validating, kind of like an out of the blue energy, shaking off the leaves here, changing where things have been clearly. Aries energy, also connecting me to Sagittarius and Leo, but somebody who's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You could say inspired. It is the energy of love. But I also do want to validate, this is around the truth. This is around communication. So once again, and it's going to be specific, if it's around platonic and or physical, that energy is definitely here, like that's what this is about. The King of Cups is here now. So now we are looking at the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, which for me is a really validating energy around the two of you and the feelings that are here between you. So it's kind of like they gave themselves away here. What truth are they holding on to? Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and what are they reaching out here to say? Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, and Knight of Swords in the upright, Libra and Mercury energy. Of course, Mercury here in our 8 of Wands as well, the planet of the mind and communication. And and this Mercury retrograde in Cancer also connecting us here with our Queen of Cups and our High Priestess, the Cancer energy. What's being revealed here in this 8 of Wands is super clear that this is around the feelings, King of Cups. I'm looking at you, Master of Emotions. And so it's the second king of 2 that are here under our Emperor, the King of Pentacles. This is about feelings, and it's about feelings about the relationship, I want to say, the commitment energy. And boy, is this validating the 2 of Wands. It's an energy I've already been feeling here. This person that you are waiting on, literally, to make this choice, to make this move. The 3 of Wands being here as well, but in reverse, and that's a delay around it. For me, a lot of it is around delay around the movement, which could be literal travel again, could even be international travel. Our 2 of Wands holding on to the world here quite literally, bringing in the world card energy for me. But it's also around a choice and a move, not just travel move, but a move. Could be around relocation, moving in even. Communicating about this future here, because this is life-changing decision energy. So this is like completing this cycle and everything lining up and getting out of that world card energy and moving into the Fool for a new path. It's coming together and completing the picture. And for some, these life-changing decisions may connect with things like marriage or family energy. Whatever it is, it's super validating that it's someone that you are waiting on to some degree. The way the 2 of Wands, Mars and Aries, by the way, landed here is really interesting because it's almost like the Knight of Swords, and it does have that energy anyway, is sort of like coming out of nowhere. It's a really fast-moving energy, the swords. And what somebody has to say, I mean, even the horse here on our knight, under our knight that they're riding is looking like, whoa, like slow down a little bit here. It's right below the 8 of Wands. So we could definitely be looking at something that has gone on or they've seen or heard that has them panicked around, by the way, the Six of Swords is here. This is literally the energy that I'm feeling that has them panicked around your indecision, perhaps you with one foot in, one foot out the door, because they have a lot to say here. And Six of Swords is extremely validating around that, because that can definitely be an energy of, yeah, like this is this is time for, if you're not going to reveal this, especially, it's right in between the King of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse, then I'm not going to wait anymore. It's also around communication for me, and specifically it's Mercury and Aquarius energy. Yeah, and getting out of here. The Hermit in reverse. Right on the other end of the page, or excuse me, the Hangman in reverse. Major Arcana, Pisces energy. That really is around timing for me. And the Hermit as well. It's sort of like, how long has it been going on? And it is an energy of either not communicating at all, or kind of broken communication. Not having clarity really is what's coming through quite strong here. The Lover's card is here. Gemini energy and Venus, Major Arcana, way bigger picture here. Archangel Raphael, connected both to the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Unsurprisingly, you know. This is obviously about the two of you, and it's just really validating what's coming in here, that there are feelings here. If you just want to know how they feel, you want to hear it, or you want to know it, it is here. But I feel like this is a lot more than that, and it does also connect me with the decision energy around the Lover's card. Two people who I feel do love each other. Has something been going on in the Hierophant energy, where we are before we come into the Lover's card? Have you not been able, again, to align? Have somebody needed to make a compromise that they don't want to make, changing their lives or giving something up? What is that around? Are there other people in someone's head or in their life involved, like cultural, religious differences, or somebody perhaps who's a little more traditional? Something is definitely going on in that energy, I feel, before even getting here into the Lover's card. It's going here, well, right on the Knight of Swords, but also the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment energy. On the other end, the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. Yeah, do you have one foot in, one foot out the door? There's definitely a weight energy. Somebody is ready to talk about it, if not being ready, if you're still here. I feel like it's around talking about it. That's already clear for me. The King of Wands is here now, so we are looking at the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles in the upright. We are only missing the King of Swords. So we are also three kings into the Emperor energy here. Whoa. The way this just came out of my hand was interesting, because it almost wanted to flip in reverse, I feel like. This is the energy that's been really strong here. It's extremely validating. Venus and Taurus energy, the Seven of Pentacles, the person that you're literally waiting on, but with maybe 2 feet out the door. Because I really feel like it was trying to go in reverse. It's not quite there, though. Look, it's also connecting right here with the Six of Swords. So there is like some kind of time limit at this point. But the person here leaning on their staff, looking at the six pentacles here, the Moon and Taurus energy around that. And that's an energy of what you've been putting into it, what you've been giving versus what you've been receiving. Again, the imbalance energy. Make a choice here. So one of these pentacles is clearly yours, and you're holding on to one of them, thinking about the seventh one, reflecting literally. If you want to put more time, is it reciprocal? And one is what is the other one? What is the other pentacle? Is it just indecision? Fear of commitment, not being ready, not being available? Is it a person? Is it a job? It's so specific. It could be a culmination of all. Wow. Whoa, the last two here are Justice and the Death card. There's definitely a decision here. I tell you what, it's been clear there's indecision, I feel like, around this person. There might also be indecision around you waiting, you know? Two of Swords in reverse are literally our first card coming out today. Bigger picture, High Priestess in reverse, because that's also a decision energy. And the reversal energy is also this feeling of being kind of like unsure. Connecting me directly to the third eye chakra I see, and it's like the lack of that. I'm not really sure what to do kind of energy. Make or break kind of energy is what it feels with the Death card. And it's where you go when you come out of the Hangman, which again is timing, it's indecision, it's uncertainty. There are some kind of power struggles here. So I do want to validate if this other pentacle is around a vice, and somebody would need to stop that, give that up, it's here in the Death card. It's going to be, again, really super specific. It could even be a third party around a person. Third party is not always a person for me, and I think that's really specific to your situation. It could even be connecting with the Justice energy in that matter. But the Queen of Swords is here, and now the Queen of Swords is my protege to Justice, and now Justice is here. So this is definitely a make or break kind of energy. The truth is definitely coming here around whatever that is that needs to stop or change. And obviously it could be around the conversation going in the, oh my gosh, going in the way of you not waiting anymore and going into that energy of moving on. That is very specific to you, but look where it connected to some indecision around it, to the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, like really weighing it out. And for sure, the decision around the person is just really clear for me. That's the other thing. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and even Justice. This 11, master number, new beginning energy, but also a 2, around the two of you, around the balanced energy, the giving and the, how do you feel about me? And how do you feel about ... this future of us what? What does that mean to you? Again, it's really specific in this Ten of Cups, but it is the Ten of Cups, so life together to some degree. Yeah, and the yin-yang energy here in Justice, because as we know here in the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lot of, I'm going to bring in some Oracle today. There's a lot of imbalance here in the Two of Pentacles. I'm going kind of, I don't want to say old school. The time machine here at the Tarot Closet. I absolutely love reading these together now and then, and I'm really feeling it today. By the way, I just want to remind you, if you suspect my tarot content, my readings in any way, shape, or form, and it's anywhere but here on my verified channel, the Tarot Closet on YouTube, it means somebody is stealing it. Please keep those messages coming. Let me know if you see here or suspect it anywhere but here. The email is in the video description and on the About Me page. Thank you. All that glitters. What's underneath here? Yeah, literally here on the High Priestess in reverse. And it's connecting with the Death card. So I just want to validate that again, too, if there's something really specific in here that you need to know. I mean, there is, connecting here with the High Priestess in reverse. What is underneath here? What is in the Moon, the High Priestess? Is it just around the feelings or the feelings about life? Is there something else in there? I'm looking at you, Devil card. Also, Justice could be connecting in that energy. As I say that, this is really interesting, and here's a really specific message. The Orphaned card is here, and it's definitely connecting with some conflict. It's connecting me with the fifth throat chakra for sure, and look at the person here in the card. It really does look like a wedding dress. And as I talk about justice, and I talk about waiting for life-changing decisions, it could be that there are stipulations around moving forward or marriage but something else needing to know, or things needing to change. It could even be that this is something that, well, the orphaned energy, like here in the dress of somebody who changed their mind about that, walked away. Something happened specifically around future plans of marriage. Now that's super, super specific, but I need to bring that through. A leg up is here. And exchanging gifts is also here. I like them both because the cards are really slippery today. Because this is somebody who's stepping up, literally. They're definitely bringing the truth in here. They're ready to talk about it. They're ready to talk. And it's coming here with exchanging gifts. It's also this, I kind of feel like for some of you, it's like bated breath, like you're really close to not waiting anymore. Even if something weren't too, there wasn't like a happy outcome right away. It's still around the possibilities of that, of like, is this where we're heading? Is this an option? You know, it's sort of like, if it's not, I'm out. You know what I mean? It feels like that kind of energy, but exchanging gifts. This is a 9, and that's things coming to fruition. And that's a reciprocity kind of energy. And what are they coming in here? There's the truth is definitely coming in here. Loyal heart is here, and there's 2 L's. It really gives me strong Emperor and Empress energy. Both of them in crowns looking at each other. On an egg, which is around a knowing energy, but it's also around nurturing that egg and the possibilities of new beginnings. Yeah, and this 8, around mastery, around movement, possibly connecting to some karma for some things they need to make right, or other, again, I feel like there is something here that it's pretty clear to me that needs to be made right, but it could be connecting to a third-party situation, whether it's a person or maybe even a mess somebody got into. But how they feel about you has been, if you wanted to know only that, and I don't think that's the case for most of you, but if you did, it is here. It's mutual. Mending is also here. Okay, go the distance, and it's connecting right to the 10 of Cups. This is also yours, and the bottom of the deck. Really not surprising. It's truth be told. So it's basically the Queen of Swords, which is here, Justice, which is here. It's also connecting me to Temperance, that stepping up energy, kind of restoring balance. Also temperance in the way of moderation, should there be something going on in the way of a vice or a behavior. But that temperance energy that comes through as well, it's like that's Archangel Michael. It's like wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth. This window is open up and hearts are flying out. They're on a mask, which is like right above all that glitters. And it's the truth. So it's coming out. And of course, that's a 5. And that's communication, it's change, and it's definitely getting out of conflict. And I do want to tell you, this owl is a Scorpio, and they can hold back their feelings like no one. So this truth, it's like what happened, where things are, the possibilities, feelings, it's all coming in. And I also want to validate this energy of coming in without ego in the Death card, like coming in a higher vibration, in a sincere vibration. Somebody does need to make something right. Again, it's around wanting to know things, and whatever's been going on between the two of you is going to be specific. But that energy is definitely, the energy is definitely here, Justice and the Death card. Yeah, and the last oracle, and I'm going to bring in some love messages, is No Place Like Home. It's another 5 around the conflict that's been going on. It could be literal, by the way, around an actual dwelling, an indecision around that, whether it's moving or there's, again, whatever's going on, conflict around it. It has this feeling of you are home to me kind of energy. There's a lot of energy around change here, though. I want to tell you that. Also with, whoa, with truth be told, and this just came flying out. Please never give up on us. It went right here, literally, with the death card. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. The bottom of the deck, I am waking up. That's judgment energy. That's final decision energy. There's a lot of decision energy here, a lot of indecision and a timing around decision around this communication energy. Super strong. Please never give up on us. Don't give up on us. And that King of Wands energy around like getting up the courage to either break a silence or communicate about this, depending on where you're at communicatively speaking. Again, in this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, it doesn't surprise me at all. You have changed me for the better, by the way. It went right here on Justice, which kind of laid on its side here, right on top of the Devil energy, Capricorn and Saturn. But what I wanted to say too, that King of Wands around being ready, you know, ready to talk, but ready. Are they ready? Are they finally making this decision, this choice, this move? It's pretty strong. Either way, the final decision energy is strong here. I'm afraid you will reject me. I was scared. And it's going here with the Orphaned card, which again, for some of you is connecting to marriage, but not necessarily for everybody. Maybe, but whatever it is, I'm sorry I ran. And by the way, go the Distance Oracle card here with our Wildcat heading for the finish line, landed right here on our Ten of Cups energy. And that's, again, life together. A new cycle, a very hopeful energy. I mean, just the card in itself here in the Rider-Waite today. Somebody's ready to talk about it, and I feel like somebody's ready. My world changed when I met you. You have changed me for the better. So I want to validate something as well. If there was some kind of an ultimatum around something they need to stop doing or change. And mending is here also, that energy, and it connected directly with exchanging gifts and also the Queen of Cups around the healing energy and repairing things. Connecting me also directly to the Three of Pentacles. Building, rebuilding. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. And it's right here on the Lover's card. I am so sorry I hurt you. So that's definitely a lot of what's being said here. Connecting also with I was scared and the Orphaned card. I mean, that's literally somebody pulling away, running away, hiding things. The last love message. I love you. That's already been coming through. It's definitely coming out of the Moon and the High Priestess here, coming in with the Eight of Wands. Directly connected here to the Lover's card. If that's all you wanted to know, it's here. But I think this truth here is, I think there's a lot more than that. Beautiful soul, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.